What's up, guys? TSGameplay here. Today I've got a team deathmatch on Cracked for you. I actually got a new microphone. It's like a headset, and I haven't really been able to tell if it's better than my other mic. So please leave a comment on the sound quality. Tell me if it's, got less background noise and just overall, sounds better or worse, or, you know, just let me know what's up. So I was using the Commando with the reflex sight. I really believe that the reflex sight is the way to go, versus the red dot sight. There just seems to be way less recoil with basically every weapon that I've tried it with. It seems to definitely just kick a little bit less if I'm choosing to go with the reflex over the red dot. So I definitely suggest doing that. See if you could notice a difference too, because I definitely can. So for perks, I was using Hardline Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. I really like what they did with that, how you have to play several different game types if you want to plan on unlocking, the pro version of some of the perks. For instance, the Ninja Pro perk, I had to plant 10 bombs in either Sabotage, Search and Destroy, or Demolition. And, those are three game types that I really don't ever play, so it really basically forced me to play something, a little bit different that I never really have gotten into and really just don't care for that much. So I like what they did with that. So for kill streaks, I had 2 for the spy plane, 4 for care package, and 6 for the attack helicopter. I was running Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and attack dogs, but I just really felt that I had to camp too much to end up getting them, and I just don't like to play like that, and I know you guys don't care to see that, so decided to drop it down, and it's just so beneficial to be able to get a spy plane after 2 kills. It's really worth it. It's the way to go. I used RC car for the longest time, and I just really got tired of it. The fact that having to find a good place to hide to be able to call it in, and I really just ended up stacking them up and just using them towards the end of the match, and that got really boring because if I wanted to play the last 2 minutes of the match, I'd have to either say forget it or sit there and play it by calling in 4 or 5 RC cars in a row, and that just wasn't fun to me. I couldn't get into it. So I really don't care for this map. It's absolutely terrible in my opinion. It's definitely one of the easiest maps for people to camp on, and being that this game is still so new and in its infancy, it's just still a very common problem. There's always been camping in any Call of Duty game, and it's never going to go away, but compared to the camping I've seen in Modern Warfare 2, this is, it's still way worse because there's so many people that have never played it, and it's understandable. People don't know the maps and stuff. I still get games all the time, every day, of people that have just got the game, and I can understand that. I'm just hoping it gets a little bit better as time goes on. So I was pretty excited about the things they did with the patch. I actually just ended up getting my Turtle Beaches back, and everybody was saying you couldn't hear footsteps. Well, that wasn't an issue for me because I wasn't listening for them at all. So now that I just got those back, and they just released that patch 2 days ago, I'm definitely able to hear footsteps now. And using my Turtle Beaches along with Ninja Pro it's just made it ridiculous how easy it is to actually hear footsteps now. I just can't imagine, now that I got these back, ever, playing the game again without them. Because it definitely makes it a lot better. So here I got an RC car and a care package, and I actually got lucky. I didn't die while I was calling it in. And that's, to me now, that's become a rare thing. I think people, as soon as they, hear RC car incoming, they, try to rush to the opposite spawn. I know I do sometimes, and see if they can kill the person that's using it. I had to wait at least 15 seconds there to actually find somebody to, be able to detonate it on, and that's just the main reason, in my opinion, why it's better to just run with the spy plane. There's no reason to, sit and waste time. Call it in and find where the other people are. In terms of the spy plane, there's really no reason to not run that. But I really wish you guys would leave a comment. At least tell me what kill streaks to use, because like I said, using the spy plane care package and the attack helicopter, and that's just getting boring to me at this point. With the fact that you have to, basically like the RC car, you have to find a good place in the map to be able to call in the care package. It's just not worth it. It's more beneficial to use something that you can just tap the right button and it's called in. That's definitely the way to go in my opinion. But I just can't choose which one that really I want to stick with. Like I said, I was using the Blackbird and the Chopper Gunner and the Attack Dogs, and I got that 5 or 6 times, and I was just like, screw it. There's no reason to run that. In my opinion, you'll get it so I don't know. If you're good, you can get it. I'm not saying it's super hard, but being that the kill streaks don't stack on top of one another, it just ends up being more beneficial to have something that you can get way sooner. I'm averaging at least 4 or 5 spy planes per game, and that really helps me out a lot, being that team deathmatch is the main type of game that I play. So some advice I could give you guys about this map, and really any other map, just stick around to the outsides. This match I really tried to stay in either one of these buildings, or over here on the sides, the edges of the map, or run very briefly into the middle to see if I can find anybody there. And I just switch sides because I know spawns, the spawns will be switching a lot as much as people move around. And this right here annoys the hell out of me. You gotta be dead on when it says A to jump through the window to actually make it through. And if you move at all while it's, while you're actually going through the motion to jump through the window, it'll stop you. And that just really annoys the hell out of me. I know it'll never be fixed, but still, I hate it. So I'm probably going to get ready to Prestige again, for the second time. I really just don't see why not. Basically like everybody else or a lot of other people, I'm going to try to just see how far I can get. It just keeps things fresh, and as far as with my friends, it gives me a challenge, be farther than everybody else and just basically try to stay ahead of them. And I like that. It's something fun to do, to be able to say you're the farthest. And right now, at all my friends, my friends list, I'm definitely the highest level. Not that that means anything, but I think it's pretty cool. From what I can tell, it takes roughly 1 day of in-game playtime to reach the next prestige from the moment you prestige the first time, and that's really not too bad. It definitely seems faster to me than it was in Modern Warfare 2, for instance. And there's just no reason not to. I like having to do the challenges over. Keeps things fresh, and it's there. That little button taunts me. If I get to the point where I'm able to finally prestige and I choose not to, I can never make it more than a match or so without having to go back and just hit it. There's no reason not to. But this is wrapping up, guys. Please check my channel every couple days or so, even if you don't see that there's a new video in your subscription box. I've had several people tell me that they check my channel and I've got 4 or 5 new videos because it wasn't popping up in their boxes. So I really appreciate that, and thanks for watching, guys.